Welcome back to StarrSoap's channel. How are you today? I'm doing good. Today I'm going to be making a custom batch of soapy cupcakes. That's right, just 6 cupcakes in blackcurrant and cream for a girl's birthday. So come with me and I'll show you how to make them. First things first, I'm going to add my cooled lye water to my cooled oils, and I have mulberry silk dissolved in my lye water because it adds a luxurious slippy feel to the final soap. And I'm just going to be whisking to emulsification, not using the stick blender, because I'm actually soaping at a slightly hotter temperature than I usually would. So in comes the whisk and we give it a mix until we can see that it's creamy and emulsified, and then we can move on to the next step. So mixy, mix, make sure we get the nice, and don't want false trace, so it's got to be incorporated. So now I'm going to separate the batter out into 2 equal portions. One's going to be purple, coloured with purple berries mica, and the other will just be white with a little bit of titanium dioxide in it to keep it super nice and white. So in goes the soap into the jug that had the mica mixed up in a little bit of oil, and I pour all the rest into another jug. I do this because it helps me to see better if I've got perfect half and half, and that way I don't end up with too much in one colour and too much in the other, because they're the exact same jug, so it just helps me to eyeball. So now I'm going to mix in some titanium dioxide into the white, and the titanium dioxide has been first dissolved in a little bit of water and then combined into a lot of glycerin. I like doing it this way because I can actually use less titanium dioxide and still get a really white soap. I'm a total frugalista and I'm always looking for ways to make it cheaper what I'm doing. So not to cheapen the product, obviously, we're still trying to aim for a super luxurious product, but to do it on a budget, because hey, at the end of the day I like to keep my prices as low as I can so that hopefully people who aren't on, massive incomes can still enjoy a little bit of luxury in their lives. So now I'm just going ahead and adding some blackcurrant fragrance oil and some vanilla fragrance oil, so blackcurrants and cream, sort of trying to mix up my own raspberry vanilla, I suppose, but with blackcurrant instead. And I really like the final scent. It came out nice and it didn't discolour because it was just a little bit of vanilla. If I'd used a lot of vanilla, I might have compromised my beautiful purple colour, and I didn't want to do that. So the purple soap gets set aside because that's not going in the bases. It's going to be piped on the top, and the white soap is going to be poured into the bases. Before I pour it into the bases, I'm just going to mix it with the stick blender. That way I can make sure my titanium dioxide is really well dispersed. And I'm doing this at the last minute before I pour in the mould so it doesn't get too thick on me. So I'll just go ahead and pour that now.
Try some of my soap. The soap is gonna keep you clean and warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I really think you're going to switch permanently to StarrSoaps after you try some of my soap. The soap is going to keep you clean.
Now that the bases have been poured and they've been left to sit for an hour or so, I can start by making a little tiny dollop in the middle of each soap cupcake. And I'll use this as a guide to work around as I build up my piping to create a cupcake icing top.
And warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I really think you're going to switch permanently to StarrSoaps after you try some of my soap. The soap is going to keep you clean and warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I really think you're going to try some of my soap. The soap is going to keep you clean and warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I I really think you're going to switch permanently to StarrSoaps after you try some of my soap. The soap is gonna keep you clean and warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I really think you're going to switch permanently to StarrSoaps. Try some of my soap. The soap is gonna keep you clean and warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I really think you're going to switch permanently to StarrSoaps after you try some of my soap. The soap is gonna keep you clean and warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I really think you're going to switch permanently to StarrSoaps. Try some of my soap. The soap is gonna keep you clean and warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I really think you're going to switch permanently to StarrSoaps after you try some of my soap. The soap is gonna keep you clean and warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I really think you're going to switch.
Now the soap cupcakes have been piped and I've added some glitter, it's time to add some pretty little toppers. So I've got some little dollops here that I piped out from a previous batch, and I've got some of my little tiny soap leaves that I made using my soapy dough and my little fondant cutters that I bought. So if you want to learn how to make soapy dough, I'll be sure to leave a link below showing the video where I taught you how to make the soapy dough. It's really not that hard, just takes a little bit of time, and always use your scraps because hey, you got nothing to lose, right? The final flourish is a little tiny soap star that's also been made using my soapy dough, rolled out thin and then stamped using a little fondant stamper. And you can find those little fondant stampers really cheap at your craft store or online. Search around and just search fondant tools. Here we have the final soap cupcakes, and I'm really chuffed at how they came out. I hope the little girl loved them whose birthday it was, and the others were given to her other guests. This week I'd like to highlight Ilma Hiffney and her gorgeous soap cupcake with kisses all over the top. She shared it in our group on Facebook called StarrSoapy Family, and it looks so cute I had to share it with all of you. If you'd like your picture to be highlighted, then please come and join our group and share your creations because we love to see them. If you want to see more like this, then hit that subscribe button, become a member of our StarrSoapy family, and feel the soapy love. Bye guys!
I think you're going to switch permanently to StarrSoaps after you try some of my soap. The soap is gonna keep you clean and warm you up and make you feel like a queen or a king, as the case may be. I really think you're going to try some of my soap. The soap is gonna